Hey everyone, it's Marina. I'm here to do a journal share. I am sorry in advance for being so tired and probably going to stumble through bits of this book because I am really tired, but I have no time ever to really do journals the way I want to. My kids are always here and yeah, it just doesn't work out. And I haven't been able to have caffeine lately because I'm not supposed to for a little bit. So that's a big bummer because I love tea. I could really use some tea right now, but I can't have any. But I can have chocolate, so that helps a little. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go over the journal and just tell you some of what I did. So this right here it's fabric, and I got it from Joann's. Is one of the fabrics that was on sale. Tim Holtz Book Corners. This is some trim that I got from. I think I got it from eBay. I was like hunting on eBay. And then this is the first time I've used this. This is natural linen ribbon. I love it. I really, really, really want to get more. And then this little fluff stuff here is from homespun yarn. I just took off a little piece and kind of pulled I don't know, there's like this string that holds it together. I just pulled that off and kind of pulled it apart and fluffed it out. So there's some metal embellishments from Butterbee Scraps, and some buttons and some bits of trim. I cut this off of a strip of trim, skeleton leaf, and this says, "The world is but a canvas to the imagination." And then I added some flowers that I made from Tim Holtz tattered rose dye, and then down here some Tim Holtz chipboard letters. So I'll go ahead and go inside. Oh, I bent it. Okay, so these have little see-through little pocket areas, so you can put pictures in there. Whoever gets the journal can put pictures in there. I just kind of put some random bits of ephemera in there so they could see what it's, just get an idea. And then back here is a postcard. And then some vellum that I use vellum throughout the journal actually. And this is I put a few pages from the Reader's Digest book that I got. Is one of the old ones. I used it for my giveaway. It was the altered book that I made for my giveaway. And I have a lot of pages that I took out. I also kept a lot in there, but so this is one of those pages. I use candy wrappers in here. This is the book that I used my candy wrappers in. More vellum. And a doily punch or a doily edge. What is it? On the edge die by Tim Holtz. Here, just got some little extra bits to write on. And this part opens up. Another vellum, another doily, and there's a tag that I just put a charm on and some tulle and a little bit of washi tape. I didn't stamp it. I was going to stamp it, and then I figured whoever the recipient is can, add that extra bit. I already made it so busy. And then some extra little bits of ephemera. This is a brochure for Washington Behind the Monuments. I think this came in an ephemera pack that I purchased from Sherry. And then just some extra paper. Oh, there we go. And this is a little tuck spot as well. I dyed some, I think this is just little bits that I got from friends and pen pals. I just dyed that, coffee dyed that, and put it in. A little tag up here in the corner, and this is actually a tuck spot. I had this in here, but I kind of stuck it in there when I was gluing it down, so it kind of got glued on the edge, so I had to rip it out. Oops. Some washi tape, another vellum, and then a little butterfly tuck spot. And I made a tab out of that. And a little belly band on this pocket. There's a sticker stamp up here and over here. And also another tuck spot. And I think I was just messing around with some new color eyelets that I had, and I found this in my drawer that has all my ephemera in it, and I was like, oh, this would be great. So I just tied some tulle to the corner of it and stuck it in. And these I got from Hobby Lobby. There was a whole bunch of them, and I just picked out like every letter. Some more little bits, another tag, and this is the homespun yarn I was talking about. I don't know if you can see this string or not, but there's a little string that kind of holds it all together, and if you cut it, it just kind of falls apart. And this is the rest of the brochure. And on these corners I added, this is from Butterbee Scraps. It's like a safety pin type thingy, and I'm not sure what they're called, but I put it on the paper clip with just some little bits and then a charm. And I did that with a lot of them, actually. I thought it'd be cool if they're like jingling when the pages turn. The other part of the doily. And then there's another one here with a little flower charm. A paper bag. I just added some ephemera in. A little journal card. And I used some 7 Gypsies washi tape here, and then I put a vellum bee down there and a little rosette. And this is from an old Western book that I had. There's a cover that I had, and this is basically what it's about right now. And then the other parts, the actual cover's later in the book, but it's really, I forgot what year it's from, but it's pretty old. So the cover was falling apart, but I wanted to keep it and use it. Another tag with a charm. And then some other little extra bits to mess with. And in here I just put the candy wrappers. And these, I use these because they are I think they're Russian candy. They're really good. And I got these from Irene. Thank you, Irene, for sharing these with me. They were very delicious, and it's fun to try them out, especially with Taylor. And this is candy that I got from Lori, and I actually purchased some more after I had some. Me and my fiance were eating them. They are better than Twix because they have caramel in them, but they're like layered. It's really good stuff if you ever get the chance to try it. It's caramel wafer biscuits. Oh my goodness. by their Tunnocks, and I think I'll put the name in the description, that way you can see it. It's one thing to say it, but you can't really see the whole thing on here. Book pages. Here's a little stamp, another vellum butterfly. And just little pieces of maps in here. Okay, and then on the side I made it into a pocket, so there's a little extra stuff in there. And there's another one. Okay. A little tab that I made. And this is a book page, and it's in, I think this is in French, and it's actually pretty thin, and I just embossed it with the stamp that I got. It's really pretty. And this is a CD holder that I got from Irene. And I just put some stuff back in here. And then just some more extra little bits. Oh, there we go. A clip here that I added a feather to. I think this is actually a vintage feather. This is one of the charms I got from Sherry. And then a little bell. And just a little journal card. An envelope with some ephemera. And I just made a little tuck spot back here. Some more. Oh, this is actually from a vintage, I think it was a newspaper, not a newspaper, but a magazine. And it's really old. And it had water damage and stuff, but I cut everything out. That was like a really cool ad that you can tell. And Chef Boyardee. Wow. Look at how old that is. I actually have quite a few ads that I cut out, and I haven't been using them, so I stuck one of those in here. Gypsy Girl and the butterfly. I made a little tuck spot with a doily. And another little part with a charm on it. Oh goodness. Okay. There we go. I use little egg tabs. And here's the other side of the candy wrapper. It says, I was born original, that's the way I'm staying. And these are two different little pieces that I glued on here. And here's the other side of that cover that I was talking about, the Western books, or the Western story. I actually have a couple of them. I have quite a few Western stories that I've been keeping. They're really old, and one of the covers is like a hardcover, and it's got a really cool design on it, but it's old and it's falling apart. I'm actually going to grab it so you can see, because I'm going to turn it into a journal. But first I'm going to finish this real quick. Just some more extra bits and some candies, some candy wrappers. And that's the back. And this is an altered book, so this was a lot of fun to do, actually. I just hate showing it when I'm so sleepy. I'll be right back, just one second.